episode. Bienvenidos a otro episodio. De PISO21 podcast.
Okay, what the fuck?
So irritating.
Welcome back to PISO21 podcast.
Holy
you know we had to start it off a little different. It's the motherfucking vibe. It's the way we try. It's the motherfucking way we fly with it. You know what I mean?
There we go.
Yes.
Take it away.
Take it away. Okay, here we go. No, I'm actually happy for this one. I'm excited. I'm happy, but I'm also a little scared. I will be honest. I am a little scared because this episode is gonna be sass. I already fucking know. It's gonna be sassy. It's gonna be attitude all over. Look. There shouldn't be these many chocolate pieces on the table. Like there just should not. And then you got a little bit of hot Cheetos on this side. Like this is the most. She took off her shoes. She says, "Let me get comfortable because I'm about to talk and sass it up." Never in the history of PISO21 has anyone ever taken off their shoes and crisscrossed applesauce.
Glad to be the first.
Round of
Let's
applause.
make some noise. What a beautiful moment. It is a historical moment for PISO21. And it's only right that it's the one and only Sid Savvy, Sid Vicious, Sid the Illest, a.k.a. the lead bartender of the one and only Calle 6 PDX.
That is crazy.
Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise. Okay. You can sit now. Thank you.
All right, enough.
For everybody that thinks that we have a lot of people in here, we have no people in here. It's just
us three.
Sid and I, yeah.
And some cameras.
And our drinks, yeah.
And some chocolate.
Yo, Sid, man, so exciting. I'm happy for you.
I'm happy for you too.
You're finally.
Excited.
I'm excited for you. I'm happy for you. I'm all of the above for you. You're here. And I think we tried doing this like a couple weeks back, and time and shit like that just didn't correlate. It's
didn't
also
make the cut.
we were also very last minute, so it's like oh shit,
Yeah.
like this, So, but thank you for being here. Thank you for taking the time. Yo, introduce yourself, girl. What's up?
That was quite an introduction. I don't know how to do better than that. I'm Sydney. I'm the lead bartender at Calle 6. What do you want to know?
All right, she just officially gave us permission. Like, what do you want to know?
What do
Let's
you
go.
wanna
We're
know?
about to get into this real quick.
Get into it.
Oh, I got it.
Oh,
The time was actually about 2019 or early 2020, pre-pandemic.
okay.
Brian and myself were in a place called Candy,
Oh, shit.
Damn, Candy.
and we both noticed this girl fucking rolling her belly,
Candy.
dancing through the dance floor. She was fucking vibing.
Ivan.
They were
Survived.
early too. They were early to the club, so maybe there was like 5-6 people there. But this girl was out there fucking rolling
body
the
roll.
body, walking around, straight vibing. And Brian and I were like, "Yo, who the fuck is that? She's vibing. That's dope." And she had that smile, vibing to the music.
Wait, you have dimples?
No.
Yeah, so,
I
yeah.
think it's from my cheeks being fat. I'm not-
And
Those
this
are the-
girl ends up being the lead bartender at Calle 6. From being someone that used to go to our events to now leading the squad at the one and only Calle 6. That's my little backstory with Sid. I just remember seeing her and being like, yo, this girl's a motherfucking vibe.
Yeah.
That's fire.
Yeah.
Can I do the part 2 to that?
Do it.
God.
All right, Sid, I'm gonna tell the story, girl. I'm sorry.
Oh, God.
I'm
Here
gonna
we
tell the
go.
So check this out. So I didn't know Sid like you know Sid, right?
Well, to be honest, we never really met.
Yeah, we just kind of
I mean, I feel like there was maybe one time where we kicked it. When,
maybe in passing.
like,
Yeah.
we met up randomly. I don't know.
I have no
But
idea.
Okay, well, I obviously did not know anyone, yet alone Sid, right? So I come in here and Brian's like, hey, bro, we need a bartender. We need bartenders and this and that. And I remember it was New Year's. I think, was it our first New Year's?
It was a little bit before.
Okay, yeah. So we needed a bartender, and we were just kind of flusterfucked. We're like, dude, like, who are we gonna get? Blah blah. And Brian's like, bro, I feel like I know someone. Mind you, I had already met Sid like a couple like weeks
That summer.
before,
Yeah.
and it was at a day fade, and she was so nice, bro. Like she was so, because again, I was coming into the scene. I was like not a club goer like that. I was not like, going. I didn't know shit. So then I'm sitting there at this picnic table, and actually, Shadow, you were DJing. You were DJing that time at the day fade.
Yeah?
And actually, I was there because we were scouting you. We're like, oh, he might be able to make the cut to like be a DJ at Calle,
Crazy.
And so we were sitting there, and you were DJing, you were doing your thing, and I'm like kind of paying attention to you, and Sid is to my left. And she was talking to Brian, and they're just like catching up and like really cool vibes, really mellow. I don't remember if you're with anybody or not, but what I do remember is, you're like, hey, my name's Sid. And I'm like, oh shit, my name's, George or Padilla. And then she's like, oh, okay, so nice to meet you, blah, blah. And it was like very, very cool. Like I was like, oh, that was sick. That was awesome. Fast forward to later, Brian's like, hey bro, like we need bartenders, blah, blah, blah. So he hits up Sid, right? And from what I understand, Sid comes. She actually goes to that
Interview?
Yeah, it's not an interview. It's like, hey, we need help. And she goes and she attends and blah blah. She kills it. But before that, Brian tells me at the end of the night, he's like, hey man, so we were actually supposed to hire her. Like she was supposed to be like our day one girl. Like, And then I was like, really? Why didn't like she get hired on? It was, well, I don't know. She said she was down, but then like she said like never mind. And I was like,
Let me elaborate.
wait. I mean, you'll have your time. Have your time. And she said, and then I was like, what? Like, so she kind of like turned us down, and now she's here. Why is she here? And then Brian's like, bro, it doesn't matter. She killed it. And I was like, no, I know, but I'm just curious to why she didn't want to like, do it from the beginning if like that opportunity was given or whatever. And so at every time I tell that story because I'm like, give it up for Sid. She originally didn't want to be here. It's like, but she's killing it. Blah, blah. And so, that's my first like legit, not memory nor like, storytelling, but like when I think about Sid, I think of like how beautiful timing is because it's all about timing. And it's like, I don't know where it would have been if she would have started since like day one. I still consider Sid like an OG for sure.
Yeah.
There's like 3 OGs that like I consider.
Yeah.
OG meaning they've been with us the longest, right? So at the end of the day, it's like, I'm glad you came in the time in which you came in, and because things kind of like fell into place, and now you're like fucking smashing it, and it's like bomb, right? The second fucking story I got about Sid is that this is a quick story. She was coming out of the fucking .5 bar, and somewhere in her fucking head, it registered that it was okay to knee my nuts. Like it was okay.
course.
Like it was okay to fucking just be like, let me just knee
You're a
this.
very kneeable nutter type of dude.
Bro, no, that was like actually in a fucking hurry, bro. I was like, oh, and then obviously I'm like, oh, what's up, so I'm like, I'm like
You're
gonna,
like extending.
and she's like, oh shit, danger, and she
Danger.
fucking needs me, bro.
No.
And then I think we had just not just met, but I think it was like super fresh, and I'm like, bro, what the fuck, like what the fuck? I need time to breathe. And then she goes, oop, oh my God, like I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I don't know, blah, 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 blah. Why the fuck did you do that?
So let me explain. So for that story, so it like went like that, but it didn't go like that. So was there kneeing the balls involved? Yes, there was. But it wasn't just like, oh, intrusive thought. Let me knee my boss in the balls who I barely know. No, I can't remember because it was so long ago now. But I remember like, I think we were like, I don't know, we were cleaning up for the night, take a little shifty shot, whatever. And we're all feeling the vibes, talking, yapping it up. And I come say hi to you for whatever reason. And I think I was like trying to be funny. Like, you see 2 guys fucking around and you're just like, like kind of play fighting. And I was like kind of doing that. I think I went to chop your throat, but I didn't actually. And that's what I was trying to do with my knee to your balls. I wasn't trying to knee you in the balls, but I did anyway on accident. I think you
Playful
leaned
knee to
into
the
me for the
balls.
hug, and I was still like, no, I'm gonna knee him in the balls, and I ended up kneeing the balls.
Like legit. And it was like legit. Like it was pretty hard, bro. I was like,
No.
oh my God, this shit kind of winded
I
me.
was
Like, what the fuck?
I was like, I'm
I've
getting
never
fired.
been kneed in the ball.
But you've been smacked on the fucking balls.
yeah,
Like
but imagine like
a whole ass knee.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. No, it was actually pretty. I was like, you
I'm
know
sorry.
what, Brian? I don't know. Like that this kid
don't know
like
about her.
that we should keep her. Like she's kind of dangerous.
You're in danger.
No, but Sid, outside of that, girl, welcome to the family. Obviously, you've been with us for a while. What I really want to get into is the how, when, and what.
Okay.
I think that, and I have obviously my own personal opinion on you when it comes to like how you really are. Because I've gone to like learn to like love you, and that's like a legit comment. I've learned to love you because. There's different characteristics at Calle, right? There's different people. Some people are like very coy. Some others are like very like, oh shit, I'm out there, very pop. Some others are like, yo, I'm just gonna get my business out of the way and then bounce, and so there's and everything in between. But Sid, I feel like you're such a strong person. Like you're like your blood is like pretty heavy to somebody that doesn't know you. And what I mean by that is like, okay, I don't know that I should probably like tread water a little bit around her because I don't really know the vibes right now. But then you come out of nowhere and you're like, oh, like pick a poop pop, like what are we doing, girl? Like da da da. And then it's like, but you did this wrong. Hold on.
Oh.
Yeah, like that. I was like, well, hold on, let's fix this and blah blah. Just don't do it again. Okay, thank you. Like period. So it's like very like that, and so it's like, okay, like where am I with Sid today? Like what's going on? Not that that's a problem, but I have said this before. You remind me of a sister that I have that I'm like, okay, shit. Like I need to like, not necessarily be cautious, but I feel like with you, I know when to give you space, and I know when I can fuck around with you.
Yeah.
Like, and with some people, you don't know that. It's just kind of like, oh, I don't know. But with Sid, it's very like you can see it in my face. Like I'm not fucking with you, right?
True.
But I think I touch on that because of this. For a lead, right? For like a manager position. Like you kind of need that sometimes, and we talk about like how we need to have this switch where we can turn it off, turn it on.
Yeah.
And Sid has been one that can do that, and obviously it's never like perfect, but it's you can pivot with it. Like it's almost like she can adapt to like every situation or scenario. That's my forte on it, right? Where I'm like, okay, but fuck, girl, like how hard or difficult, or maybe it's like super easy for you to do that. Like, I guess talk to us about that shit.
Yeah.
I mean, so here's the thing. So let's start with like my personality. I know like I'm an acquired taste. I'm not for everybody, and that's totally fine. We're not going to be BFS with everybody we meet, right? I think I can come off strong. I can come off maybe a little bitchy, not intentionally, but also like I'm just very direct and I'm straightforward. I'm going to tell you how it is. And I think like transition to when I became the lead, I was a little bit worried about like these people are my friends. You know what I mean? I'm friends with all the bartenders, with everybody at Gaia, like we all get along. And I'm just like, dang, like will I still be able to be a lead and be kind of tell them what to do? And it come off like how it should, like how it should from your higher up, right?
Right.
And I know even with that, I still come across the wrong way, or maybe I come across as a little too direct, too rude, a little bitchy still. But I mean, I agree with you when you say sometimes you kind of need that. Like you can't have like a boss as your best friend because they're your boss, they're your lead, they're your manager, they're your whatever. And I think that kind of like helps me in this position because I know how to like shrug things off and not take it too personal. I know I'm doing my job at the end of the day, but also being respectful and hearing out my bartender's feelings and trying to be as well-rounded as I can. But yeah, I know, and I can be hard to swallow. I know that, and it is what it is. Like we get along. If we don't, we don't, and that's okay.
Yeah. So understanding like that hard work concept, right? Where it's like, hey, this is work. It's not personal. And I think you do extremely well. Have you like, does that also carry on onto like your personal life?
I would say yeah, like with friends, relationships, things like that. Yeah, with my family, I love my family. Don't. Of course. But, sometimes like I feel like I can be hard to read. Like I have like that resting bitch face probably 25/8, but I'm actually in a good mood and I have like the Scooby-Doo theme song in my head right now. You know what I mean? I'm hard to read and they're like, wait, is she good? She in a good mood? And then I do something goofy and you're like, okay, yeah, we're good.
Yeah. How do you come from a big family?
No, we're pretty small. I mean, it's a big family, but we're all pretty spread out. So like my immediate family that I see the most and talk to the most, pretty small. It's just me, my sister, my grandparents, and my mom.
You, sister, grandparents, and mom?
Yeah.
Okay, you missed dad. Where's dad?
Not in the picture.
Not in a picture?
Yeah.
Always has not been?
Not for a long time.
So, did you have like a male role model?
No, I would say up until I had my uncle and then my grandfather up until like, let's see, my uncle was in the picture till I want to say around 6, 7 years old, and then he moved because of his job. He's an oil engineer. He went to Saudi Arabia, Texas, moved around a lot. And then I had my grandpa. My dad was like in and out of the picture growing up.
How old were you when this was happening? Like in and
Which
out.
part? Oh, I guess my whole life. It
shit.
was a lot when I was younger, like from when I was born, 95, to age, I would say like 10, 11, and then wasn't in the picture for like a long stretch of time. Tried to get in the picture for personal reasons, wasn't going to happen.
So where do you think like this assertiveness comes from? Like this, like, okay, I'm gonna put my foot, like this is who I am.
Honestly,
Because typically that comes from like a male like role
yeah,
model, right? And like,
no. I think
but
it's
you're
my
saying,
mom.
that was so mom's
I
pretty
think it's
strong will
from
like that.
mom. Yeah, I think it's like I don't want to say maybe like a little survival mode instinct type of thing. And also seeing my mom, because seeing her be basically a single mom to my sister and I, she can't let anybody walk over her. You know what I mean? Especially men. But she doesn't
This is
let
mom or sister?
this is mom.
Oh, okay.
She doesn't let anybody walk over her. She had to learn to do things herself from a young age as well. And she wanted to make sure that my sister and I knew how to like defend ourselves and take care of ourselves, and make sure that we wouldn't let anybody walk all over us either. You know what I mean?
Nice.
Definitely probably came from her and just kind of like, you
What's your mom's name?
Anne.
And you did a great job. You built a warrior, literally,
Ha-ha.
and she has all the tools necessary to make it.
Yeah.
So thank you, Anne. Okay, that's cool. So then, so you seeing that and experiencing that, you would say made you like, the way you are now, obviously, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, have you ever like sat there and you're like, fuck, man, I think I'm a little too much, like sometimes, like, or like I might, today I think I definitely maybe fucked up. Like I shouldn't have maybe said this, or maybe I shouldn't have. Does that happen often in Sid's head
Not
or no?
anymore. Sometimes it's kind of rare now because I didn't always used to be like this. I used to be like the shy, timid kid in class,
Ooh.
would cling to my mom or my sister and would not talk to anybody, just look down at the floor. Very shy, very opposite of what I am now. But not really. I mean, there's been times when maybe like I feel like I always go by always be honest, always be truthful. But sometimes I'm not saying sometimes lie, but maybe just maybe say that truthful thing when you're one on one with that person or not in front of people. You know what I mean? I think there's a time and place for everything, and maybe I've doubted some of those like, oh, was that the right time to say this? Maybe, maybe not. More like that.
Okay.
But I'll never regret like being honest with somebody.
Ooh, okay.
You know what I
What
mean?
would you say? Because I was the same when I was growing up, right? Like I was very, very timid, shy, introvert. What would you say was like the turning point in your life where you were like, you know what, nah, fuck this, I'm gonna boss up, I'm gonna like, really speak my mind, and
Yeah, that's a
like,
good
what was the
question.
major moment maybe where that
I
changed
don't
it?
know if there was like one particular moment that comes to mind when I'm thinking about that, but I think it was when it was around like junior year of high school, sophomore year of high school. I would say around then. I actually transferred high schools after sophomore year. I went to a school that I was like really comfortable with. I had a lot of friends. I had a boyfriend. I didn't want to leave. And I had to moved to Beaverton, transferred to Beaverton High School. And I was like, I didn't want to be there. I was so salty about it.
Where did you transfer from?
Madison High School. It's now called McDaniel High School.
And where's that?
It's on 82nd Avenue in
Oh, here
Northeast
in Portland?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay, okay.
Both schools in Oregon.
Damn, you went to Portland High School?
I did. Represent.
That's crazy. It's a little scary, but whatever.
It is.
On
It
82nd?
is scary. Huh?
On 82nd?
Nope.
Dang.
Okay, that explains a lot. That has answered like 10 questions of mine.
Yeah.
Okay, so then you go to Beaverton. Uh-huh.
Yeah. I was like, when I got there, when I first started there, I was still that shy, timid girl because I'm around all these new people. But I don't know. I made a lot of friends with, to be honest, the Latino community. A lot of
Yes.
I did. That's why I learned to
Yes.
dance and talk a little Spanish.
There was something about you that I liked. I was like, what is it about her?
Crazy.
Okay, so you made a lot of friends with
Yeah, and I
Latinos.
think I feel like in my personal experience, a lot of Latinos can be like upfront and direct and loud and not afraid to be themselves. And I think that just rubbed off on me over time. I just hung around with a lot of people like that. And I always liked that. Like, even though I was a shy, timid girl, I tend to like have a lot of friends that possess those qualities. And I like that. I wanted to be like that. At some point, I just was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So where are you? What's your background? Like your ethnic group? Like, are
Yeah.
you? Because you're not Mexican
I'm
or
not
Latina.
Latina,
I
Hispanic.
thought she was
no,
Latino.
Bro, I
Everybody
honestly,
says it.
yeah, like her curly hair kind of gives me like a little bit of like even like South Latin America, like
You're
even Puerto Rican maybe or
Mhm.
something like that, you know, where I'm like, okay,
Yeah,
but you're not.
I am not. I am half black, half white.
You're
Yeah.
half black, half white.
My mom is white and my dad's black.
From where's your dad from?
Nigeria.
For real?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So you understand a lot of Spanish though?
I do. I wouldn't say like I'm fluent or anywhere near it probably, but I feel like I can understand a lot more than I can speak back.
Give me your best like
No.
R roll your R
Okay.
real quick.
Dame un.
Grr. Took me a
That's not bad. I'll give it like a solid 8.2.
Huh?
Like it was fine.
Do it again. Let's do it
All
again.
right, all right. Go
Dam-
chat.
Dame un.
Grr.
Dame un.
Grr. Okay, you're right.
Okay,
I'll give it an 8.5.
after give it bring it down to 7.5.
Has anyone gotten a 10?
Not
Shadow,
even me.
Shadow, do it.
Do it.
Er.
That's crazy.
Is crazy.
Grr.
That's
Grr.
Grr.
Grr. Yeah. Okay. Little effect.
oh yeah, you gotta fade off.
Actually, my next question is were you always in Oregon, Portland area, or yeah?
I've never
You
lived in
you
another
were
state.
born here?
hmm
Oh, sick.
Born and raised Portland, Oregon. Yeah.
That's cool. That's actually fire. Let's pivot a little bit. So let's pause where you said that you the whole okay. So I'm still just kind of stuck with the whole like this is why I became like the way that I am. And there's nothing wrong for the people that are looking at us and hearing this. There's nothing wrong with it. Like we're actually trying to highlight these attributes because a lot of people don't speak their mind today, you know, and a lot of people are either they're afraid of like, you know, sounding dumb or maybe sounding too aggressive or blah, blah, blah. But she said it herself, like, you know, I kind of just stopped caring. And it's like, I think about it in this way of like, it's work, you know? So for all those business owners and for all those people that are looking to like build something, you need people like Sid because you need things to get done, right? And I think very so often we forget, oh, okay, like, you know, you're right. We're not here to be friends. We're here to get a job done. And if in the process we can like coexist or, you know, because also I've seen you do things outside of Calle. Like you take initiative and you take your crew out, you know, like you'll take the bartenders and you'll send messages like, yo, let's go bowling or let's go do this or whatever. Right. And these are all good things. Like I think in good effort to be like, hey, like, you know, yeah, we're at work and I might have, you know, maybe created this situation for you, but I'm also super cool and let's go let's go have some fun, right?
Yeah.
So would you say that like that you started developing like this character of yours? It's not a character because you forced it to be, but it's like it genuinely happened because like you had to like in a way represent that for you, or like where is that? I guess I'm still trying to figure out. Or did you just say, hey, I like doing this. I like fucking just being like, you know, my true self like this. Because you go from being so shy and like, let me run to my mom to like, I don't know where, you know, going out there into this world and like, okay, I'm going to practice this. But like, what made you think that? Like, what made you be like, I need to do it this way now?
I think, I don't know. I feel like when you say, you're making it so like conscious, like I made this decision right here in this moment, this day and time. It was just kind of over time type of thing.
Okay.
So like I said, when I transferred and I was surrounding myself with all these like outgoing people, I became that. I think it happens over time and it's like a spectrum. Like I was over here and then I like slowly got here over time. I don't think it was like a switch day and night type of thing. I think it was just over time I got more and more comfortable to be more outgoing or do XYZ and things like that.
I see. So, I mean, it worked out, right? Because now my next question leads to like, so why bartending? Like, you know, because you had to develop and sharpen up these tools in order for you to become this bartender. So,
Okay. Yeah. So I was always interested in bartending specifically. There was a point where it was during COVID where I had a cushy office job, but everyone was laid off. I took like a month off of work. I was like, oh, this is my time. I'm gonna relax. I'm gonna chill. Da da da. Then I got bored. I was like at home all day, every day, not knowing what to do. And I was like, okay, let me just find the first job that I can get, and then like focus on how to get into bartending because it can be kind of hard. It's a little tricky unless you like know somebody or you just have to know somebody to get in, right? So I was working this one job, and then I was super lucky. I used to frequent this bar. And there was this girl who I would see bartending at surrounding bars in the area, and we just became friends. And one day she had posted on her Instagram story, like, oh, this bar that I manage at needs some servers. Of course, I was the first to slide. I'm like, hey, like, I really want to get in there. So my thought process was like, okay, I couldn't be a server, maybe eventually be a bartender there. And so I got the job as a server there. I was there for a little over a year. And then towards the end of me working there, I started learning bartending. And then
That's where you learned.
that's why I learned like basic stuff like pouring and stuff like that and serving it. But then I was approached by somebody else as I was serving at said bar, who worked at a club in the area and said, hey, like, do you bartend? Like, can you bartend? We're actually hiring at this club. And I was like, yeah. And she was like, oh, we'll train you and everything. I'm like, oh my God, perfect. I got super lucky again.
Yeah.
And I started like really bartending at this club and learning everything there is to bartending, especially at like a high paced volume club.
Right.
And that's where I learned to fully bartend.
Right.
And then months later, I think probably like three months later, I was contacted by y'all.
Where that full circle
I
happened.
guess the second time. Yeah.
The second time.
Yeah.
So, what's your favorite drink to make? Like, what's like do you try like bartending at home, like when you're not, or is it always like behind a bar?
I think now it's always behind a bar because I'm not, to be honest, a big drinker at home. I'm just like sitting at home like, oh, like I need a drink.
Right.
It's usually just when I'm working. Favorite drink to make? I've always said old fashions just because the kind of people who order old fashions, they're very picky. And I like to like satisfy that. Like I like to know like, okay, like I made this exactly how they want
That's
it.
crazy.
It's
got
a
an
really
acquired
easy drink.
taste per person.
It is.
like-
It is. It's very acquired and it's very simple. It's not hard to do.
Okay.
Well, but I just like
fuck.
satisfying those kinds of customers. They're like, oh, this is good.
Okay.
I'm like,
So I did want to ask you, like, what's one like crazy experience that you've had as like a
knew you were gonna
as a bartender that you're like, oh yeah, dude, like absolutely.
God, I don't know. Let's see. Juiciest experiences. Um,
Like, cause you must have those guys that are like leaving you their number and like and they're like, oh, call me, or they're being weird at the bar, or like, how do you handle stuff like that?
I mean, I guess it depends on what's really going on. To be honest, especially lately, I feel like I get most of the sass from the men. There is a sassy man era upon us.
That's
and
shadow
ladies,
shit.
Be safe. Be safe.
Shadow be doing that
Oh, I'm
shit.
sassy.
No, you're not sassy. Honestly, sometimes like you'll just have somebody trip on you, like whether it's for the price or they think you didn't pour enough liquor in their drink or their shot or whatever. If it's like somebody like let's say they ask for a shot of tequila, and they'll look at it. Sometimes I've had them look at it, look at me, look at it, and I'm like, is there a problem? Respectfully, because they're not saying anything. They're just looking at it, looking at me back and forth. They're like, that's a shot? I said, yeah. Oh, do you bartend? I mean, like, yeah, that's a shot. You said a
She
shot, I
goes,
poured you a
"Do you
shot.
bartend?"
I can pour you less if you want. But like, I just don't understand that. You know what I mean? I was raised with manners. And
Right.
I don't know. That's just like a weird thing to do. When people do that, I'm just kind of like, okay, whatever. Yeah. I don't
Yeah,
like that.
but nothing crazy. Like no one's like slapped you across the face or anything like that, right?
No, but I have.
That's exactly why I'm saying that. I'm like,
Oh, that's what you wanted to get to.
yeah,
Okay.
it's just,
Yeah, what
bro,
is this
you wanna-
trend going around?
Oh, this little slap
what
shot
happened,
trend.
dude? Why'd you like that? I saw it. I'm like, no way. That's not like.
It's a thing. Yeah. It's not a thing like you don't really see it in Oregon. I feel like it might be like a more of a southern thing. But there's slap shots and there's like hurricane shots. There's hurricane shots where the person like takes the shot, you throw water in their face and then slap them. And I slap them hard.
That's a
not just
what?
little.
A hurricane
A
shot?
hurricane shot.
So wait, they take the shot, you pour
Pour
water in
water.
their face,
Yeah, it's
and
like
then you slap them.
Shot, water, smack.
Boom.
And then there were these guys. I was bartending, was it a week ago? And my fellow bartender I was bartending with in that bar, she comes up to me and she goes, Sid, do we do slap shots? I'm like, double take, huh? Did I hear that right? And she goes, do we do slap shots? I said, who wants a slap shot? And she points to this group of guys. And I was like, how much are you tipping her? And then they're all holding up like a $20 bill. And I'm like, okay, on top of like a regular service charge tip, right? Just to make sure she gets the most money out of it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh yeah, whatever she wants. And I was like, okay, I do need your consent because I've never done it before. And I just wanted to make sure it was good.
I'm stressing out right now.
Padilla wasn't here yet. And I just didn't want to get in trouble. So I was like, yeah, as long as we record it, you say like, hey, this is what I asked for.
Yeah.
Why not? And she's getting money. Hell yeah. So
You weren't nervous?
No, so they first asked for a shot from my bartender and she did it. And you could tell like she hesitated. Like he took the shot, they're all recording, and she slaps him. And it was like, like a medium, strength shot or slap. And then they come back and there's this other guy who asked for it. And he's like, but I want to get it from her. And he points at me. And he was like, hey, but don't hesitate. I said, I won't. You came to the right person. So like he gets.
She goes, I've been trying to use this fucking slap
I've been
forever.
waiting to legally slap somebody.
Oh my god!
So he gets like some shots and drinks from for his group of friends, and then I service charged, and then he like tipped on top of that, and then threw some cash in my little tip box. So I was like, okay, as you should. And then so they're all recording. Bottle girls are watching, recording. It's hilarious. So he has his sunglasses on, right? He has sunglasses on. He takes the shot, and I just bang! I smack the fuck out of him. I do. And right when I touched his face, I was like, damn, I kind of feel bad. Because then I see the sunglasses flying off his face.
Oh, his glasses came off.
Yes, as soon as I smacked him, glasses went flew. And then you see his cheek jiggled. I'm like,
What did his friend, what did he say?
no. So that happened. And they're like recording on his other side. The opposite side, he like got slapped from. So,
Right.
Like they're here and he got slapped this way. And they're recording, and he turns to his friends and goes, ah.
So it's a fucking trend?
I mean, yeah. I mean, they do it in the South, and they.
I will say this: it's better than getting fucking knees to the balls. And shit.
All right, we get it.
Hopefully
What
that's
kind
not,
of shot is that?
The
The rhino shot.
the rhino. Can I get the rhino shot,
That's crazy.
dude? Okay, so
They wanted it.
I don't know how I feel about it because I'll be honest right now. Like if I don't know, like. Because I did see your fellow bartender do it. I didn't see it like in person, but I saw the recording, and I was like, okay, that was kind of cute. Like whatever, it wasn't too bad. And then I see Sid's, and I'm like, girl, what the
Like,
fuck?
holy shit.
You almost killed this dude. What the fuck?
He asked for it.
No, I know, which is like I don't these.
I don't know. I think I would
fucking
do
kids.
that
You would for real?
in the heat of the moment.
Heat of the
like,
moment.
with the-
Sid,
with
I
the
would tip
boys.
you $20 tonight if you slap him right now. We have the proper tools.
Do it for free. The fuck?
Yeah. Shadow, go ahead.
$20. Come here.
No.
Oh no.
Bar. It
You
has to be
literally-
at the bar.
At the bar?
Yeah.
Bro,
Dang.
how much more bar do you want right here?
Let me explain, please.
Okay. Let him talk.
If I'm out with the boys, it's a rowdy night. We're just fucking around. The energy's right.
Shooting the shit.
I'm gonna get a slap shot, bro.
Hell yeah.
If we're all doing it, hell yeah.
Like for the video, for the vibes.
For the
plot.
vibe, bro. Like I do that shit.
There's no way in hell I'm ever gonna be okay with that. So my pet peeve, right? And we can go around and share. My pet peeve is people like touching my face and like picking shit out of it. Like I suffer from crazy eczema. Like I have eczema up the ass. Like there's no,
Eczema.
it's like no one's business.
Shit's a picture.
yeah, fuck, I don't know, probably. But my thing is like if he was like, oh, let me take some shit, and I was like, no, don't touch me. It's like, get alone a slap to the face. You're crazy. There's no way,
Bro, they gotta slap the eczema off you.
It's just they just
It's
leave,
a favor.
they just
really.
leave puff a fucking face. It's
Cloud
just
of
my
dust.
it's just a print of my face left. No, thank you. Next, Shadow, what's your pet peeve, bro? What's
My
your
pet peeve.
yeah? When they touch your nipples, huh?
No, I like that.
Really?
Oh,
I be doing that shit all the time to you. I'll be like, ooh, you motherfucker.
Yeah,
Like, go say something. Go say something.
I would say my pet peeve is butt stuff.
oh.
Butt stuff?
Like you motherfucker, you be fucking like
Spin your
Oh,
butt.
yeah,
Fucking on
no,
my
butt
butt.
stuff.
But it's like football.
Um,
It's like sports shit.
Not the
like-
way you do it.
Nah.
Not the way he does it.
But that's also my,
My
brother.
boy's like
That's it's a fucking
My boy's
rocket.
Ew.
it's like fucking-
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
you ever?
my vertical increased
Vertical jump.
by a foot because
Damn.
of
If Shadow's ever like in your passenger seat, you like if he's ever driven the passenger seat, you know that he takes forever to get out. How you speed that process is as soon as he turns his body like this and he gets out, you just gotta spear him, and then he'll just wiggle his way out of the car. Like, oh, look, he's like, hey, and then he'll be like, "Motherfucks, don't do that." Like, but
yeah,
anyway,
that's my biggest
Insane
pet
word.
That's
peeve,
your
for sure.
I promise I will try not to touch a butt as often.
That's a
Bro, I'll
lot.
fucking touch the fuck out of your face.
Eczema.
Eczema.
Yeah, eczema.
Face to butt, fuck it. We'll call it the face to
Whoa.
butt.
Pause. Disgusting.
Sid, what's your pet peeve, girl? What's your pet
Nothing
peeve?
that crazy. I hate people chew with their mouth open.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's your pet peeve?
Yeah.
That's your biggest one?
Yeah.
Like of all time?
People interrupting me.
Oh, I do that. A
People,
lot.
yeah. People just do it. But yeah, mine are pretty like chill. I just don't like when people chew with their mouth open, like chips and shit so loud.
Mhm.
Like I just want you
It's
know,
like this shit's fucking.
shut the fuck up before.
Yeah.
I guess that's never been a problem for me.
Really?
I guess I don't pay attention to that as much.
Mm.
Like
So loud. How do you
I'm probably the one that eat with my fucking.
Because you're doing it.
Yeah, I'm probably the one doing that. You're probably telling me to stop, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
The interrupting part. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, interrupting and also chewing with your mouth open.
Yeah.
That's cool. So let's outside of Calle. Let's step outside of Calle and bartending for a second. So Sid, tell us a little bit more about you, man. Like, what's like? Because I know, yeah, we already know you're a strong person. We know that you're a hard worker. And that you've accomplished like these things, right? Right now, based on where you're at with Calle, like, how does Sid feel right now? How does Miss Hall feel? Like, go ahead,
I
girl.
don't
Be
know how to
honest.
answer that. What do you mean specifically?
Yeah, like, how do you feel? Like, do you feel accomplished? Do you feel like you feel drained? Do you feel tired? Do you feel
Content.
content? You feel like,
I'm-
was it what you thought it was gonna be? Could there be more? Like, what's up?
I'm chilling. To be honest, like I worked at several different bars and clubs, and I've always liked working here, and I still like working here. I'm not just saying that just because you're next to me.
Sure,
you know
no,
what I mean?
man,
I'm not-
I know you
I'll
wouldn't.
tell you straight. I like it there. I like my coworkers. I like the customers that come in. They're fun. They have so much energy. I don't know. It's just like a different vibe there compared to other places that I've bartended or worked at. I've always liked working there. I think, sometimes you just get tired. Like you don't want to, work Friday and Saturday night and you're up till 3 a.m. You don't get home and in your bed until like 4 something in the morning. Sometimes that's the only thing I'm like, I sometimes get tired. I'm just like, dang, I just want to take this night off. Sometimes I need some me time and not have to
Yeah.
be up super late. And it can be draining, but just in that aspect, you know what I mean? You're just like, okay, I don't want to be around people. I just want to chill. My family, they like get together on the weekends, like early morning. That's what they like. And I like a lot of the times, like I'm not there because I'm tired or I'm still sleeping. And sometimes I feel bad doing that, but that's,
You feel like you miss out a little bit.
I do. Yeah.
Yeah.
With my family. Yeah. And, like,
What recharges you?
probably like alone time.
Huh.
I am definitely like one of those people that needs to charge their social battery. Like all it can take is like a day of just, or a few hours of hanging out with a group of people. And I'm just like, okay, I can't wait to get home and put my fuzzy socks on, my pajamas, and like read a book, watch my show, go do this. And I just need that alone time. I need that. If I didn't have that, I'd go crazy.
So professionally, you're an extrovert, and organically, you're an introvert.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're like, okay, I need to
Yeah.
this is my time. I feel that. I feel like I'm a little bit like that too, especially because of this whole like platform. Like it's like, okay, I need to be there. Boom. Like here we go. Blah blah. But there's nothing like going home and like just peace.
Peace.
It's like, oh my gosh, this is
Yeah.
awesome. Like this is great. You don't have to, even if it's for like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So yeah. Sid, you can go anywhere in the world. Kai is paying for it. They're telling you, hey, we're gonna get you on
Be anywhere in the world.
we're gonna get you on this private flight. Where in the world would you go, and who would you take? You have to take someone from Calle.
Someone from Kai.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes it easy.
No. Someone from Calle except for Mike. Mike, you ain't going to this one. Send you postcards.
Oh, crazy. Okay. Oh, that's hard. Okay. There's like a top 3, but I'm gonna just choose one of them.
Oh, just all three. I want to
Oh,
hear.
all three.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
great,
that's
great,
it.
great.
No,
Okay.
but you can't take all three at the same time. Just be like, what if that person had to cancel out? They would choose.
No, top 3 places, not people.
Oh,
Places. Okay. I would say I want to Greece. Greece. I want to go to Greece. I
you
always
wanna-
want to go to Greece.
okay. You want to go to Greece? Okay.
So bad. If you want to pay for my trip, let me know.
Yeah. There's obviously hypothetical. Like we don't.
Crazy. Why am I here? Who would I take from Gaye?
I think it makes sense to say Greece. I feel like.
I barely know her. Sorry, Greece. I'm just kidding. Greece and Greece. What's up, Shadow?
No, you can't take shadow. Okay, Greece. Who would you go to Greece with?
I'll go to Greece with. Oh, that's hard. I think
They're
I-
watching this right now too. Like,
Yeah.
she picks me.
She's my favorite lead.
Stop. okay, there's like some runner-ups, right? Like I think I can't pick Mike, so sorry, babe, cross you out. I would say Mary Angel. She's always traveling. I feel like she's like probably like that travel friend, so I feel like she'd be a good time.
Okay.
Jefferson Blanco. Why is he in my mind? Why? He's so hilarious.
Take this motherfucker out.
He's such a good time. He works so hard. He deserves a trip.
Yeah.
But he's so funny. Whenever I'm there, like during the week or working on the weekend, like he's so funny. I'm having a bad day or not feeling my best, and he like always makes me smile. And I feel like he would just be so much fun to travel with. Just, like, fucking around and
Yeah. I could see that too,
Jefferson
actually.
Blanco, maybe.
Okay,
Yeah.
what's your other destination? Because you said you had top 3. So Greece.
Tokyo.
Ooh.
Tokyo.
Actually, Tokyo would be fucking fire.
So cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy. Okay, what? And who would you take to Tokyo? Brian Palmer.
What? He's busy.
Yeah.
He's always busy.
Brian, you're busy. You were nominated, but you're busy, so you can't go.
No, you can't go. Sorry, Brian. Don't
Nope.
fire me. Who would? Ooh, I would say. Fuck it. Let's bring Tati.
Yeah,
Let's go with Tati.
to Tokyo.
Yeah.
That'd be dope.
Yeah, that
She's
would be a
so,
fun
like,
one.
She likes fashion too, and I feel like that's such like a fashion-driven place to go. And you see their street fashion, like, wow, like it's insane. Have you seen the TikToks?
Yeah.
The videos of them. Oh my god, their fashion's insane. I feel like she would really enjoy that too.
Okay.
Yeah.
That actually makes total sense. I can see that.
Yeah.
And then last and final place.
Let's say. Now there's so many.
I'm actually surprised I haven't heard any like beach, like super like beachy vibes.
I mean,
like-
Greece, yeah. There's
but
beaches
it's
over there.
kind of, but it's more like, I don't know. I feel like it's a cliff.
One giant cliff.
I feel like it's just, I don't. When I think beach, I think like like Puerto Rico.
Is Santorini,
like-
that's Greece. Santorini.
Santorini, yeah, Santorini for sure. It's like when I think of places to go, it's like, okay, yeah, I have like the places in my hand that pop up that are like, very beachy places like white sand, blue water, stuff like that. But I feel like when I want to go travel, especially if it's out of the country, I want a little bit of everything. I want beautiful beaches. I want to, go to art museums, learn some history. I want to, do things in the water. I want to do like everything.
Right.
So I feel like it's kind of tied between like Spain and like Rome.
Damn.
I want to go with
Dude, out of all those places that you just named, I think Rome is what you need to do.
insane.
Like you need to do Italy. Like it's just definitely, you're gonna love it.
You've
You
been?
might not. Yeah, I've been. You might not come back. Honestly,
no,
like
that's fine.
the fucking
I'll figure it out.
food. The no disrespect to Mike, we love you. The men, the women. Like it's just a different culture. It's a different thing, and it's like,
Vibe.
yeah, it is a vibe, 100%.
Yeah.
So I think I've never been to Greece, but I've obviously seen pictures on Google Maps. And then Tokyo. Tokyo looks intense. Like I'm afraid to do Tokyo just because like I know I'm gonna freak out the minute I don't understand shit.
Yeah.
Like I know I can't. Like
It
where the
seems
fuck
like,
is?
Yeah, there's too much to do there.
There's so much to
Where's
do, a
this
lot of
subway
people.
going? Like I'm going the wrong way already.
Yeah.
Like what the fuck?
I've
Like
heard so many good things though.
Oh,
I have
yeah.
a lot of friends that have gone.
I heard food is bomb.
Yeah.
We should just get lost. Like we should all go on a
Fucking
trip and get lost.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
I want to do those little
Oh.
go-karts that they have.
Yeah.
That's on my bucket list. in
The
Tokyo.
Mario Kart.
Yes.
Yeah, that'd be
Ah, I
fun.
grew
Don't
up
they
on
have
Mario
like
Kart.
Disney? No, is it Disney World? Can't remember. Is that Japan? No.
I feel like
They
I
have the
think it's
Mario
something-
Land or whatever.
Yeah. I think
Oh
it's just
really?
that.
See,
no clue.
shit like that. We need to go find
I
out.
gotta research.
What about you, Shadow? Where anywhere in the world, bro, you can go.
I definitely want to go to Spain.
And then who would you take? We're just doing one for you, like one spot, one person,
Okay.
and it can't be your significant other.
Well, they got to be coworkers, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
I think I would. Damn, out of the coworkers. I think Suave. Just because
Yeah.
he travels a lot.
He does,
I
yeah.
think
Yeah.
he'd
He's
be the
fun.
one to be like, come on, fool, let's go. Like,
He's so
wake the
down
fuck up.
too.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
I
is.
think it'd be
down.
Suave.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
He's like, what the fuck, not me?
No, bro, I don't think I could do. I've been traveling with you. It's frustrating.
Like never again.
You get me in trouble, bro. It's fucked up. I'm like, dude, what the fuck, Shadow? Like,
Tell a story?
We almost got like, yeah, no,
Tell the
dude.
story.
We almost got arrested. Every single time we leave the country, we almost get arrested. There's like an FBI agent waiting for us at the fucking flight, like on our
Are
plane.
you Shadow?
Yeah.
No.
Are
I'm
you?
light.
Are you Luis? yeah, dude. It's like, oh, what does Shadow do now? You're just nerves.
Nobody saw that.
Nobody's. Not the chocolate falling.
Nobody saw.
Yo, that's cool. So I think that when you think about traveling, right, you think about like how you're gonna, what the experience is gonna be like. And when you pick these people that you chose, obviously our audience may not know these individuals who you highlighted, but that does say a lot about you because you're right. I feel like you know why you would invite these people on a trip. For example, you mentioned Tati and how fashionable she is, and like Tokyo correlates a little bit with that. And then Greece and even like Rome, right? So it's kind of like, okay, like these things makes like they make super sense, and you're obviously well aware of like who these people are at Calle, and what they could potentially bring to like your table.
Yeah.
Which is pretty interesting because in a lot of positions, like you don't necessarily think about that, right? You think about like what people can bring like to your table outside of the work environment, right? So now touching on that, how is it like dating it within the inside?
Actually, yeah. Before that, like how I don't really know the backstory. I just know that
Oh.
from one.
Yeah,
day
how
to
did
the
you
other.
find love?
What's the love story there?
Because I do have a question. Because most couples can't work together. Like
Oh,
it's
yeah,
like
absolutely.
I've seen it happen with my own eyes, where it's like, oh yeah, like my significant other's over there, and it's like, and then they're
Seen it.
fighting and bickering, and it's like, holy shit, this is not a good recipe. And to be honest with you, like from a perspective of like ownership, it's kind of like it does worry me a little bit,
Yeah.
But now it's more like, okay, I get it, like it makes sense. But yeah, how did that come to be? How did this even?
So
There's love in the air. Let's go.
What is that? Love. I'll try to make it like long story short, but yeah. So I've actually known Mike since high school. Yeah, we went to Beards High together.
Oh no shit.
We were friends in high school, and it was like that whole like we both had crushes on each other, but at the time like I was dating somebody or he was dating somebody, so nothing romantic ever like.
Do you guys ever
that.
cheat on your significant others for each other?
No.
Oh.
No.
He's like, what are you doing? Man?
Just I don't know.
He
What-
always tries to get the juicy.
that could have been cute. It could have been a cute thing where it's just kind of like, hey,
that's cute.
you want to have lunch with me? I was like, I don't know. My girl's over there. I'm like, you're right. My boy's over here. We should probably not.
No, it's always respectful. It's always been very respectful.
Good. As I suspected. Okay.
I had no idea. I had no idea you guys.
Yeah, since day one. Yeah, it's been over 10 years now that I've known him.
Wow.
Yeah. So
Wow, that's a long time.
yeah.
Do you guys keep in communication throughout those 10 years, or kind of?
So yes and no. So when we graduated, he went out of state for school, and we had each other on social media. We'd like message each other every once in a while, something like that. And then throughout the years he was gone during college, he would like come visit back home, see his family and friends and stuff. But it was weird because every time he'd come visit, we would run into each other, like unplanned, unintentional, and it would keep happening. I'm like, oh, that's spooky. That's weird.
This was like college?
Yeah, like during college years, like after,
Okay.
a few years after we graduated. And we would just like every time we come home, randomly see him, and I just thought it was really weird, right? Destiny, I don't know. Fast forward to, I didn't know he worked at Guy. So when I was talking to like Brian and somebody who used to work at Guy about right before I came on, I went to go, I don't know if it was on a Thursday because Barista was the only room open. But I came to come get a drink. He said to come say hi, come get a feel for the place. I came and I saw Mike bartending, and I hadn't seen him in a while. And I was
How
like,
long had it been since you hadn't seen him prior to that day?
oh, honestly, I think I hadn't seen him in like a couple years.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I think it was a couple years. And we both go like this. We're like, you work here? Why are you here?
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm about to start working here. What do you mean?
So like time froze when that
Yeah,
happened.
it was so weird. I remember it. Yeah, like it was yesterday. I'm just like, so I get hired on and we become like close friends. Nothing romantic for a while. Fast forward, it got romantic.
So at this point, none of you guys were dating anybody.
No, no. I don't know if he
Maybe
was.
seeing
I think
somebody,
just like
but,
we
like-
just had very casual like
Okay.
situationships type shit.
Okay.
But nothing super serious. But we still nothing romantic involved. We just like became close friends. While
So
we
you guys were
at it.
friends, like really
Actual
good friends.
friends.
Okay. So you know how dangerous that is?
Yeah.
Because if you guys are friends, no, let me tell you. Because when you date your friend and that shit don't work,
Yeah.
you're not friends anymore.
Right?
And you just lost the
Kinda risk
friendship.
it.
So that's not dangerous?
It is. Absolutely. That's one of my
I don't know.
concerns.
I don't feel like that
No?
because I want my partner to be like my best friend anyways.
True.
So either way, you're gonna lose someone that's
You have to risk it.
equally-
Yeah.
Well, bro, but they were friends before they started dating. Like
That's cool.
they were friends before that.
If there's feelings involved in it, and you try it out and it doesn't work out, like, okay,
Yeah.
I think you gotta accept it.
Right, but now it's like,
you're not able to live with that.
no, listen. I'm
Listen,
talking to you about
listen.
personal experience.
Mhm.
I had a really good friend
Yeah.
in high school.
Period.
Really good. Like, bro, she's my homegirl, bro. Almost sister. And we would laugh together. We'd fucking like grab lunch as friends, right? Friends. And we decided to date for a fucking week. It was a week. That's how long it lasted. And it didn't work out. It was not the business. It was a bad idea. And that's the last time I ever spoke to her. Not even because I wanted to, but because of how weird shit was now, you know? And now it's like, I don't know anything about this person anymore, So it's like, that's, and I
figure that shit out, bro. You would have fucking
well,
communicated.
I think if someone would have told me like, hey, you know what, like it can get messy, like they're not gonna see you the same, or because there's something very pure about becoming friends with somebody and then staying friends.
Yeah.
Versus like, now you're taking it to that level of like, oh hey, hold my hand, let me give you a hug, let me kiss you, let's get more intimate. You can't. It's hard to reverse that. Now it's like, okay, I can't see you like that no more, and let's just be friends again and hang out.
Yeah.
What the fuck? How do you do that? Explain
can't.
that to me, Shadow.
I think it's doable.
Oh
I think it's
God,
doable.
really?
Yeah, how?
If you both choose to continue to spend time together in a platonic way, like, I think it's doable.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Okay.
It takes
So then
work.
how do you explain? Okay, let's just say that happens, right? To you, it's doable. To her, it's doable. Great. You go and you date somebody else, right?
Yeah.
And then you're going to say, hey, I'll be back. I'm going to go with my friend and hang out and have lunch. Why? Because we're friends. What's your significant other going to say? Okay, yeah. Go out there. Have fun with your friend. Yeah?
If you're honest about it, yeah.
Yeah,
If you
okay,
let them know,
that's
like,
cool.
hey, look, we dated for a week, it didn't work out, but she's really.
Well, in your case, it's not really a week. It's more like forever. So I mean, if you're saying it's doable per you, because everybody's different, right? I think the way that Sid and I are thinking is more like, yeah, it is kind of hard to revert and to be like, okay, yeah, let's just pretend like that intimacy never really happened and let's stay cool. There's gonna be some sort of level of awkward. There's gonna be some sort of level of like boundaries that can't be crossed that are very dangerously crossed because it's like, oh fuck, I'm sorry, maybe I shouldn't get along with you anymore, or maybe I don't have the right to say this to you anymore. And those are the fucking things that you kind of have to learn how to navigate towards, and not a lot of people can do that. Maybe one person can, but to have both of them
That's true.
still navigate it in the same genuine way to do it, it's difficult.
That's true.
And then you're doing it, and then add a cherry on top. Then you guys both work in the same fucking place. So it pissed you off. Now you have to see them, and you're working in the same fucking bar.
Right.
Why'd you take my fucking ice? Like, your computer's fucked up. We'll figure it out. Next.
Next.
I mean, right? Or am I tripping, Sid? What do you think, girl?
I think it can depend on the person or people involved. I think it depends on what happened and like what were their genuine feelings. Was it just attraction and you want to like explore that physically, and you're like, fuck, like there's nothing there, let's just be friends. I think maybe with the right kinds of people, you can just be okay. You're cool.
That's
you're
what
done.
I meant. It's
Well
like,
said. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's doable, but
Well said. Thank you for accepting. Shadow's over here telling me that. Nah, hell no.
I don't think you can have like a year-long intense
Fuck no.
involved relationship. and
Fuck.
go
I
back
went
to
off of
being
what he
friends.
said.
Yeah.
We dated for a week. Like,
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. No. I mean, but yeah.
Yeah.
No, well said, Sid. I agree. I definitely agree. And I mean, for anybody that's listening, like, yeah, dating in, like, you guys know, I feel like there's been a ton of cases where like you date your significant other. I'm not talking about a work husband or a work wife. I'm talking about like somebody that you're actually seeing, after the fact, you're clocked out, And so I guess how transitioning into that, right? Because you guys meet from when you're telling me like, yo, you work here? What? Okay, what? Fuck? Like, let's work on Friday together, blah, blah. So how did the transitioning to that, like, how did you guys make that official, or what? How did that even go? Who asked who out?
He asked me, but I pressed him. I'm so, as we know, I'm a direct bitch. So I don't like gray area, so I feel like, as a woman, when a man is interested in you. And we were hanging out. It was in groups, and it was a lot more than we used to. And I was like, okay. And it just kind of feels different. Like, I'm big into energies. And I was like, ooh, something's brewing. I don't know what it is, but let me see.
It's tickling me right now.
Ooh, should be. We started hanging out, and he just starts doing things that like most men just don't do. You know what I mean? You're supposed to hang out platonically and it's G-rated and da-da-da. But he's over here like, picking me up. He used to live in Beaverton at the time. I used to live in Sherwood. He would come pick me up and drop me off after going out in Portland or wherever we were going for the night. And he's over here
Damn, my
like,
boy's in
he
love.
was in love. He's still in love. He would take off my like heeled boots and like rub my feet. He would pay for absolutely everything. Like he was just pulling out all the stops, right? And then eventually I was like, hey, I got a question. It was after work one night. We were in his car before we went home. I got a question. Do you like me? And he's like, huh? Flustered and shit. Do you like me? He goes, he downplays it. He goes, it's just more of a crush. Like it's not a big deal. Whatever.
And Mike,
Tell me
like,
my boy was rubbing your feet already and shit.
Yeah, like he'd already done all that shit. I'm like, you would do.
he was doing this one. He's like,
Man, I ain't rubbing feet till we're dating.
Right? That's
Till
what
we're
I'm
officially
saying.
dating.
So he said that.
for sure. Nobody rubbed my feet. Fuck that.
Like a week later, I ask him again because I'm like, I know you're a liar. I'm like, do you like me? Be for real. Don't waste my time.
A week later, you asked him again?
Yeah, about a week. I asked him again. He's like, okay, yeah, I like you. I was like, yeah, there we go. And then I think it was like a few days later, he asked me out on an official date, and then the rest was history.
Okay. And then, so how long have you guys been dating now?
Like officially, like over a year. It's been like a year and 4 or 5 months.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's not bad. And you guys had your first traveling experience together
We
and everything?
did. First we went to like Seattle, like a quick little
Nice.
trip, and then we went to Mexico for my friend's wedding
Fuck yeah.
in May. We had so much fun. First time out of the country.
Hey,
That was so much fun.
stamp the passport. Let's go.
Think.
That's cool.
Yeah, we did. Mhm.
It's always, traveling with your significant other is always really good because you go through a lot of like little hurdles as you're traveling, and you
Yeah.
get to know about that person a little bit more.
Yeah.
I mean, in a sense, you kind of live with them for that short period of time. So you're like, hey, are you gonna shower? Do you want to shower first?
Very
Like,
telling.
Why is this fucking? Yeah.
Yeah.
Why is this fucking water so hot? Like, what the fuck? Oh, damn, you take forever to get ready. Da, da, da. And so it's like, okay. Shit. So you start to like know that person more on a very, very personal level.
Yeah.
That's traveling. That traveling can do that with anybody though, not just like significant others. Yo, Sid, man, that's cool. For Mike, and I'm sure Mike has his side of the story too. So we'll give him his opportunity. But I think both of you guys make a very good because I'm not looking at you guys as a couple. I have to look at you guys like,
Yeah.
Sid, you're my lead, and then Mike, you're my bartender. You
Right.
know? So what I really love about, you guys, and this goes out to anybody that works together. What I really love about it is that, you guys can leave your shit outside.
Yeah.
Like I have yet to see some sort of like
True.
there's like friction, and that's very important because for a business, like you need everybody to function correctly, to do their job to the best of their ability. And we spoke about that, how like it can be messy, where it's like, these emotions can get involved and these feelings can get involved. And Shadow, you and I, we talk about this all the time, where like, dude, club love is like fake love, like
Yeah.
there's no
No respect.
like for real, like somebody that goes up to you and is like, yo, let me get your number, like girl, boy, like do you really
what time
do
I'm
you
on.
really want my number though, because you don't even know me, you just
Right.
like like you just know that I'm behind a bar and like whatever.
Yeah.
So it's a huge waste of time, huge waste of time. But because you guys are in like the public eye at all times, you get a lot of attention, and so sometimes depending on what your threshold is of jealousy, you allow that shit to get in the way, and now it's kind of like something that could have been so simple, now it's like, who the fuck was that guy?
Yeah.
Or who the fuck was that girl? It's like,
That
bro, I have
bitch.
no fucking idea. Like I'm just pouring drinks. Like I need to get the tips. Like I'm just serving. So yeah, it's just, I applaud you guys because like I said, thus far I don't think that I've seen like too much of that. I actually have not seen that. I don't know. I don't know if Shadow, you.
No.
Yeah, like
They always walk in and they're both just like chilling, ready to
yeah,
work.
yeah.
And at the end of the night, they're tired as fuck. Like,
Yeah,
we're going
let's get the-
home.
Hey,
Like,
let's-
get the
oh,
fuck-
I'm tired.
yeah, let's get the fuck out of here. I'm tired.
We left that
That's
shit at the door. for
That's
sure.
what's up. Sid, anything about you, anything about any experience that you've gone in your life that you would change today?
Oh God,
That
I
you-
went from that to such a deep ass
Yeah,
question
yeah.
on the spot.
Yeah.
That I would change.
Mhm.
I mean, it's hard because I don't want to sound too cliche, but I feel like, of course, all the experiences you go through is like why makes you who you are today and why you do what you do today. And yeah, I think we're not all perfect, or none of us are perfect, and there's things that I would love to work on about myself. But I'm happy I went through things I did when I did, because I do feel like mentally, emotionally, I'm in a good place and I'm where I'm supposed to be right now. And I know like what to improve on next. You know what I mean?
So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Has there been a period of time where you have not been in a good space?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I think we all kind of go through those ups and downs, like, relationships, friendships, maybe like you lost a job, financially not doing so hot. Yeah, I've been there, absolutely.
You lost friendships before?
Oh yeah, it happens.
Why
Yeah.
do you think that happens?
I don't know. I mean, sometimes it is like you just kind of not fall out. You're going different.
Grow apart a
Yeah, you
little
grow
bit?
apart. Thank you. Like you are going in very different directions, and it's nothing bad. It's nothing like, oh, I wish ill upon you. It's just like, you know what? I'm going this way. You're going this way. I don't think we're gonna be like the best of friends. You know what I mean? But it's
Yeah.
all love. You know.
Do you typically, when that happens, can you like identify that when it's happening? And like if so, like do you seek for closure or do you just let it happen?
No, I think as you get older, it's easier to identify that quicker, and like I don't think there's much closure. I don't think there's a lot of closure you can get that's actually gonna make you feel better. That's just my opinion. When it comes to friendships, like when it's happening, you're just like, oh well, I'm like, it's more of a mental thing. Like I wish them well, and that's that. Like it is what it is.
So let's just say, right, you have a friend for like 15, 20-year friend, right? Bomb, some shit happened. Like, you guys grew apart,
Okay.
whatever. And you preach what you just said.
Well, it
Or
depends,
you know,
yeah.
like, so it's like, okay, like whatever. Well, let's, yeah, obviously the
Yeah,
case
yeah,
case by case
In that
situation.
case, okay.
Okay, so you see him at Walmart or fucking, I don't know, some store, and does Sid now like, hey, like, how you doing? Like, oh my gosh, it's been a while. Like, okay, girl, well, have fun, or boy, like, be safe and see you around.
Yeah.
Or is it like, oh shit, like, hey, like, you're an asshole. You didn't reach out 20 years ago, and like, what's fucking happening?
I mean, if I see y'all, I'll say hi. I'm not gonna be the person that's just gonna like see you and it's like, I know you saw me, you're gonna see me, and just like avoid them if nothing like insane happened. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be trying to be an adult about it. Be like, hey, how are you? Oh, that's good to hear. Well, I'll let you go. Take care.
How well does Sid do with like backstabbing? Oh fuck, I'm gonna kill that.
Have you seen that video, Cardi B, where she goes, I wish you will in hell? Nah, I mean, yeah, I can take things personally sometimes. I'll be the first to admit. If that happens, I'm gonna take the time to like be hurt, be angry, be upset, whatever it is. But then you got to move on at some point. You can't you can't dwell on that too much, because then it takes more of a toll on you and your body and your mind more than anything else. It's not gonna hurt that other person. They don't give a fuck. It's gonna hurt you more than anything. So let it go.
Hey Sid, I'm so sorry I backstabbed you. Hey, let's work at it again. Like,
Who are you?
like-
What's your name? Who? Do I know you?
okay. I mean, hey, you fucked me over once, and I'm kind of done situation. Like, there's no more. Like, I mean, I'm cordial.
I know. I'll be cordial.
Right.
I'll be cordial. I'll be cool. How are you? Cool. Take care. But again, it depends on the situation. But if you backstabbed me, did me dirty, and we're at our big ass age, like I'm about to turn 30, we're too old to be doing that, and you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
So if you want to come say sorry to me, okay, cool. I may or may not listen, but don't expect us to be like good friends again. I'll be cool. I know you. You're an acquaintance, but let's leave it at that.
Okay. See, there's that strong shit again. You see that? That there's that, like, I'm stepping stern. Like,
Standing
fuck,
on business.
yes, fuck this shit.
Yeah.
What about you, Shadow? What's your concept of like someone backstabbing you? What do you think? You're more of the like, like, we don't know what they're going through, so I guess it's okay.
Yeah, I would say I'm more of an empath. So I try to see it from all perspectives.
Sure.
And try to understand.
Yeah.
That's like my biggest thing, is like I just want to understand what happened. But also, like, there has obviously been a situation where like I completely had to separate myself from someone. And yeah, I mean, it takes a lot for me, for sure, for me to completely cut ties with someone like that. But there's also like you were talking about, there's friends that you just kind of grow apart,
Yeah,
and that's pretty common with me. Like,
they just grow apart.
yeah, sometimes if like, I don't know, like I'm doing something completely different, and there's people that want me to be the same old Shadow, it's like, nah, like, stay over there.
Yeah.
You can be over there trying to be on that old shadow vibe. Like,
Yeah.
I'm trying to be over here, you know,
Right.
like,
Yeah.
so it's a little bit of that. But the backstabbing stuff, like, I think I cut ties easily.
Yeah.
For sure. And I accept it easily.
Right.
I don't dwell on it too much.
Okay.
Yeah. I think, like, okay, I'm gonna have to cut this person off. Boom.
Yeah.
Okay. Boom.
You have conversations, like closing conversations, like, yo, like, you know, like, just so you know,
You're cut off.
you're cut off.
Hey,
Just so you know, I'm not gonna call your phone. You leave my contacts off your phone.
No.
I feel like I'm more of the, like, I need to find out the why. Like, I feel like I'm more like, not so much because I care about it, but because it's kind of like, how do I just kind of like not go through this shit again? You know, because there might be something that I'm missing, and a lot of times you don't ever think, when someone backstabs you, you don't ever think like, oh shit, I'm the problem. You don't ever think that way. You always think like, oh, that person did me dirty.
Did that to me.
But you probably maybe did something to them, like, you know, like without consciously, like without you knowing that you did something, and then they were triggered to like, you know
It
what,
was a reaction to
I don't care so much about Shadow, so I don't care to hurt him. But why did you not care about me like as much? Did I not, like, you know, was I not a good friend to you? Was I not this and that? And so that's kind of where my why comes from. I'm more like, okay, let me find out what, but not because they did whatever the fuck they did. To me, it's more like, oh, girl or boy, like, I know who the fuck I is. Like, I know what I can do. I know that I can shake the city. I know that I can leave whenever I want to leave. I know that I can eat whatever I want to eat. Like, my viewpoint looks way different than yours. So like, I think about it always in that way, you know.
Yeah.
But I don't know. That's just me in my head. And, you know, sometimes I need to like turn that shit off because I'm like, you know, I wish I was more like you guys where like, you know, Shadow, like you were like, yeah, well, I can cut ties easy. And then, you know, I don't need a why. I don't need to find out what the fuck. It's just more like identifying. And it's like, okay, let me go this way. You know?
Yeah.
There have been times where I actually did say something before I cut somebody off. Like, they just did something weird or something I didn't respect, or they were just like, you know, surrounding themselves with people who I don't want to surround myself with. So I'm like, hey, this is why I'm pulling back. I think, yes, I'm quick. I can be quick to cut somebody off, but I feel like you get older and you're like, I don't think you should just ghost somebody, especially if you consider them a friend at one point. I think they might deserve at least like a brief explanation.
Yeah.
Be like, hey, I don't fuck with this. I'm so sorry, but I'm gonna have to pull back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I love how you say as we get older or as you get older. Like, girl, you're about to hit 30, right? By the way, you look great.
Thank
you don't
you.
look 30. You
Backwards.
look like a solid 25, 26.
Ugh, love it.
Yeah. So that's good. But as you get older, like, you know, you say like you pivot and you say like, okay, like this is where I'm at now in my life, and you know, I'm gonna hit this big 30 concept number, and it's kind of crazy because I think when you hit 30, you start I think you start realizing like, oh shit, time's ticking.
Dude, yeah.
And you start fucking cutting the fat, and you're like, this is what I really want.
Yes.
Like, this is what I really want to do. And so like, isn't it right? Or am I
Absolutely.
tripping?
No, you're not. You're just, I don't know. You do a lot more reflection as you get older, and I feel like that's the theme of the show. As you get older, you just do. You're just like, what do I need to stop doing? What kind of people do I need to surround myself? What are my personal goals, and how do I achieve them? This is what I need to do to get to that. You know.
Would you say that the people that you're hanging out now like are gonna catapult you to like what that end goal is, or would you say that, you know, I mean, because we have different friend groups, right?
My bad.
Oh, look at that!
Oh.
Shot time.
I mean, yeah.
Shot
Yes,
at
shot
clock.
Shot o'clock.
Open that up right now, sis. Do it, girl. Would you say, as you pour that, would you say that, because like I was saying, we have different friend groups and stuff. So like,
Yeah.
would you say that like, you know, you identify your friend groups and you're just kind of like, you know what, like, I don't know how I feel about like, you know, hanging out with so and so today, or you know, or there's not necessarily, and I don't mean this in a fucked up way, guys. Like, there's no, I'm not saying like friends don't bring value, because you have your younger friends as well as you have like, you know, your new friends,
Yeah.
and you have your professional friends, and then your dick around friends, and like, you
Yeah.
know, like, so. But as you get older, like Sid was saying, you know, you start like identifying, you start being like, okay, like you just don't have that time anymore.
Yeah.
You know? And maybe even for you, Shadow, where you're like, yeah, you expect the old Shadow, but like, you know, I mean,
think
yeah.
With the way I think about it, because I mean, I feel like we're all similar age. You know, Pelea's just a little bit older. I'm like in the middle between us three. And definitely I'm at a point in life where like it's very clear who's in my circle, right? Like, and it's such a small circle now
Yeah.
at this age. You realize who's an acquaintance, who's like, okay, I can. If they pull up while I'm out partying, and it's gonna be a fun time, but that's
Right.
what that is, right? If this is someone that calls me, I'm gonna answer. If they want to hang out, I'm gonna go hang out with them.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
if, like, you know that, and it's very small for me.
Yeah.
So I'm not at a point where like cutting someone off is gonna be uh now like not easy but frequent.
Yeah.
Like I already got my circle.
They're already weeded out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. So definitely a process.
I have a question for the both of you guys. Like, you guys obviously have families, right? Like, you have like your sister and your mom, and Shadow, you have your brothers and your family. Like, we're about to, like, because even the last episode we had with Juice, like, we spoke about like a loss, and we're about to endure like a lot of that, like, pain and
Hopefully not
like,
about, but we will.
no, yeah, God willing, right? God willing. We just really don't know, right?
Yeah.
So like, we're going to eventually,
Yeah.
And so like, you guys ever like think about, okay, when that happens, like, this is gonna be like my support. Because after that, I really did think about that. I was like, like, when people, like, your youngest sibling, right? Like, they're gonna be the last people to go, right? If we're assuming, right? And so they get to see, like, there's gonna be one sibling out of everybody that gets to see everybody go, mom, dad, other brothers or the sisters, blah 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 blah. So like, as we're living, right, and we're creating these relationships and these friendships, I don't know that we've ever stopped and think about, like, okay, like, when I don't have somebody like that's my immediate blood, like, this is who I'm gonna cry to, or this is who's gonna be like my to go to support. And I think about that when you say, my circle's so tight now. Is that circle that you think of when you say that? Is that who you're gonna go and be like, okay, this is who I can go in a time like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Same with you, said you would say.
Yeah. Yeah. Like Shadow, I super small circle, so small it's a dot. It's not a lot of people. Like, I'm careful with the word friend, and I don't call everybody my friends or an acquaintance. They're this.
That's a tough word, actually.
It is.
Today it
Too
is.
frequently.
Today it fucking for real is.
To friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To friends.
Friends.
We're not using that word, Shadow.
Oh no.
To the real friends.
To acquaintances,
To the real
but also, what the fuck? What identifies as a real friend? Like, who? Like, how do you identify a real friend? Like, what is that measured on? Like, what, they did favors for you? Like, they took you out? Like, they're, like, are they there emotionally? I don't know. Sid, tell
I
us.
think it's about, what kind of friend. There's levels to this shit. There's your party friends who you're obviously gonna go out and party with, drink with, do whatever with. There's your friends who you consider your best friends, your emotional friends, your deep friends, right? Who, if you're going through something, you could call them for support. They're gonna be there for you. They're consistent. I like that word. They're consistent in your life. Like, I have one of my closest friends.
I love that.
Julie. Shout out Julie.
How do you do this shit? Like,
Oh,
consistency.
hold on. Clock it.
You say clock it?
Mm-hmm. Clock it.
Yes, new
She-
this new kid shit.
I'm so for it.
Right, Julie, you said?
My friend Julie, like, we have been friends for about like 4 years now, I want to say, and I don't see her very often because we're both just really busy, but she checks in on me. She's always been a consistent friend. If I was going through something, I know I could call her. She would answer and be like, what do I need to do to be there for you? I'm on my way. Let's go here. Let's do this. Talk to me. Cry. Da, da, da. I know she would 110% always be there for me and never put me on the back burner if I needed it.
That's fire.
And that's an actual friend, you
Yeah.
know? Mm-hmm.
For Sid, that's consistency, and I think for the most part, people want that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, that consistency. Like, hey, don't just be there
When it
on a good time. Like, don't be a bandwagoner is what we call it, right? Like, like, when this wagon's going, don't jump on it when it's going. Like, help us move it, you know? So, good shit, man. Sid,
What else, Luca?
this topic of conversation, I mean, to some people, they're probably wondering, like, well, how is this even making sense? Like, you're talking to your bartender and this and that. Like, here's the thing. Bartending, right? Having a social life, having a love life, having your own personal life, those are all things that people in this platform have to know how to juggle. And if you cannot juggle all of these things simultaneously, then I'm sorry, this shit's not for you. Like, this is just the reality of it. I promise you're gonna get lost, you're gonna drown, and you're not gonna. It's not gonna be fun, right?
No.
So, who we have in front of us now is like, we touch these subjects because it's kind of like we want you guys to know that you don't just see a pretty face behind a bar. You see somebody that may be going through something, that may be thinking about these relationships, maybe thinking about these friendships, thinking about work. How do I communicate this information? How do I make it better? How do I do this and that? And it's just a testament, a staple to, who Sid is to Calle. When we go about hiring, when we go about like promoting or like identifying who our key employees are, you look for these things, and it's just kind of like, okay, fuck, like there's all these attributes, and there's all these other different things that you may not even agree with, right? This is why when earlier on I was just kind of like, with you, I'm a little cautious because I don't know what the fuck I'm getting. But ultimately, the outcome is greater than like what your mentality might think that this person may be.
Yeah.
So, yo, we love you. Like, we're so happy to have you. I'm so happy like that you came on board when you did come on board.
Me too.
Nor do I tell that story because it's fun. It's a fun, it's a fun situation for me. It's not, I don't mean bad by it. It's more like, like I think it's funny how life works sometimes. But I have learned to like obviously love you and learn from you. Say it over a conversation did tell me once that her end goal was to one day she would own her own bar.
Sick.
And
I was about to ask that.
yeah, and I told her, girl, whenever you're ready, like I promise you, I will give you all the tools, all the answers. Like you don't have to go to anybody. I promise you, I'll tell you exactly where to go and how to get it done. Right? She's obviously gonna make it her own. It's gonna be her own sauce, and like maybe tell the fucking what would that look like for you?
Your vision.
Yeah, for real.
Let's stop.
You gotta speak it into existence.
No, manifest. But I mean, yeah, I've always wanted to have my own bar. I don't know how I think of it is how I envision it when I'm like, okay, my bar, Sid's bar, right? I'm thinking kind of loungy, kind of like ambiance, right? Like that low light, but that flattering light, cute little flower walls, beautiful chandeliers. Something that like you can go to during the week that's super chill, nice slow R&B music. That has some good food, late night snacks, right? You need that. But on the weekends, like can get popping for that younger crowd and can really turn up. And yeah,
what would be your capacity?
My capacity.
Your dream capacity for this bar.
Okay, so maybe like 200.
Ooh, that's healthy.
Yeah,
That's
right.
healthy.
That's a nightclub, bro.
Oh, I don't want a club. Hey, you run your shit. Maybe 100. Maybe 150.
No, I love 200 is healthy.
Okay.
I for what you just the picture that you just painted for me that's like a 75 like capacity, maybe 100, but like a 75 is very intimate, very like like for example, we went to this bar not too long ago, Teardrop, and that was very chic. It was very like low, mellow, and like capacity there was only like 50 on
Is
that.
it really?
Yeah, on that side of the thing. So it's very intimate. It gets people close. I love shit like that. You know?
I do too.
But yeah, when you open that bar, girl, let me know. I will fucking come visit every Monday through Monday. I'll be there, like having, because sometimes you do need to disconnect. Like and I feel like it's very important for you to disconnect. And when you think about disconnecting, bro, you're not going to Calle to disconnect. You're not going to Calle to disconnect. You go to a spot where like no one's talking to you, like no one's telling you like, yo, can you make me this, or can like you don't have to create conversation. You're just like there sipping on your espresso martini or doing some shit, doing some shit. What's that drink that you got that day?
A porn star martini,
dude. Shadow, bro. I'm not fucking kidding you. No, yeah.
How do you explain that?
Let me tell you. No, I can't. Tell him what. Tell him what.
So that was actually like my second time having one.
Yeah.
So like you have the drink.
I don't remember
like
that
the
night.
martini. Don't remember it. Porn star martini. So you have the drink, the martini, and then you have it's like a shot size of prosecco that's on the side.
Yeah.
You can take it as a shot. You can pour it in whatever you want.
What's prosecco?
Shadow, it's
It's
this.
a sparkling wine.
Yeah, bro. It's
Champagne?
like a fucking like a Moet kind of, but like
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like a little bit different.
yeah, it's bubbles.
It's bubbles.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they serve it in this shit, and then they put it in this little cup, and it's got ice. It's like a little volcano, and this goes.
That
in
was
the-
bougie. You don't see that often. But
Oh, okay, that's how I saw it. I
usually
was
they
like,
just give it to you as a
Yeah,
shot
like,
and then your drink.
no, it was like ice. It was like the little
Chill.
crystal ice or whatever, and then they put it in there, and it's chilling, and it's bubbling, and they bring it to you, and then what's the other shit? The martini part,
Yeah,
right?
the martini part is like in a martini glass.
Yeah.
And it's usually like, depending on how that place makes it, it's vodka mixed with like fruit flavors. Like you can add passion fruit, you can do strawberry, you can do different kinds of flavors.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was weird because anyone that's pouring shit like this, it's like a shot. This is a tequila
Yeah.
shot, right? So then I'm like, what the fuck? This shit's bubbling. And so then so you taste the martini, and then you take this. Bro, I was so amazed. I was
Yeah.
like, what the fuck?
was
This is-
good.
it doesn't sound very attractive, but it's actually bomb as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Is
it's
that teardrop you said?
no. Oh, teardrop. Yeah,
That was a
teardrop.
teardrop,
Teardrop. Yeah. It's actually not too far from Gaye.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's smooth. Like
It was good.
Yeah. No, it's called a tear water. I just don't want people going there. No, it was a cool spot, bro. It was nice. And that's what kind of I envision. Like hopefully, you achieve this goal, and and when you do, because it's not if, when you do,
When?
we gonna be out there supporting Shadow. I already see Shadow. Yo,
Oh,
what's
let
up,
me DJ
everybody?
in there, the
You can be
R&B says,
my
please.
guest.
Can you do a weekly update on her new bar? Go.
Yeah.
Go.
Hey, you. I want to personally invite you to Sid's Bar this weekend. We got the dopest DJ in the city. The one and only Shadow is spinning your favorite R&B hits, your favorite hip hop, mellow tunes, vibe out to some delicious drinks, some beautiful food, amazing bartenders, and of course the best musical vibes in the city. See you at Sid's Bar. Peace.
That was great. I like that. This is so smooth.
As he was saying all this, he goes, I was literally getting stressed out. I was like, oh my God, we need a bar. We need to hire bartenders. We don't have a cook yet. Like, who's scheduled to cook? Welcome to our world, Sid. It's actually fun. It's fun. It's interesting. I think you got the attitude and the character for it, girl. Good luck with that. Good luck with anything,
I
really.
see it.
Yeah,
I
for
already
sure.
see it. I already see
you.
it.
For sure,
Appreciate
for sure. I know Mike's going to be behind your bar. I already know.
Like, hey, somebody called out. I need you to bartend for the night, babes.
You're like, yeah, Mike, make it out here.
Calls out a guy to go to.
Oh God,
No,
no,
I'm just kidding,
no. Yo, so Sid, thank you for being here.
Yes.
If you don't follow Sid already, follow her on her socials. She's one of our, obviously, like we said, our lead bartender. She does amazing work. My face is numb. She come say hi. Obviously, say hi. She loves tips. She loves tips and service charge. So come say what's up.
We
Give
love
her.
slap shots.
Yeah, she goes. If you put $1 on her tip jar, she'll go like this for you.
Clock
She'll go-
it.
Yeah, she'll go
Clock
clock it.
it.
Yeah. But not only just that, she makes actually really good drinks.
Yeah.
She makes
you.
really good drinks.
Straight up.
For any new bartenders that are coming up, so I'm gonna put you on blast real quick.
You're good.
For any new bartenders that want to kind of even know about like what you do to come, like to get your foot in the door, or maybe if you've never even done a drink but you're curious to see like how you can kind of start. Like I've seen her do like private lessons almost when it came to like, okay, I'll show you how to do like 3-4 drinks, right? And that's helpful because if you're trying to be a bartender, they're gonna want to ask for experience. If you don't have that experience, it's gonna be really tough. We had a bartender not too long ago ask us to like for a position over at Calle. And I'm calling her a bartender because like she came in wanting that position. I was like, all right, what's your experience look like? I was like, well, I'm looking to learn. Like I'm a quick learner.
Yeah. I was like,
We're like, girl, and not even so much because I don't want to have people like that don't have experience, but you're just gonna get eaten alive.
yeah.
And I'm not, especially at Calle. Like it's high volume. It's not a place where you learn like
No.
at all. It's start somewhere small. Like like start baby
Applebee's.
steps. Chuck E. Cheese, like like Bullwinkles, no, but Gaia is so like fast paced. It's so like boom, 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 boom. Like it's about like the turnover, right? So and not only that, but you have to be on your A's and Q's. I have seen the bartenders at Gaia and they're like doing work like no one's business.
Yeah.
At the same time, they're identifying like, okay, is this person look too intoxicated? X out. Like, okay, next. like, okay, like have this order, have this. I'm making these many drinks, and like you have to remember like what you're doing. Sid's on autopilot. Like she's like, I already know. I even heard what that guy might be getting, so I already have this ready for when this person comes. And that person looks like he wants to get slapped, so I'm over here trying to ice my
Fuck
fucking
you.
man. I'm trying to
Got her
ice
hand
my
in the ice, ready to go.
He goes, yo, get it. He's gonna get it good. So yeah, feel free to reach out with any questions. You know, if you guys do, obviously her time is her time, so let her. You know, if you're able or available, definitely like you know, because I even sometimes want to know like how do you make a margarita,
It's super easy.
bro? I don't know.
I don't know how to
one
make
drink.
shit.
You know how to pour a shot though.
Oh, I'll do
Period.
that.
Oh, I know how to pour a shot.
Hell yeah.
If I was bartender, I'd be shots only.
Shots of beer.
Shots only, bartender.
Yeah, quick, let's go.
Matter of fact, make me a beer garden, bro. Let me transition over to beer garden.
Yeah.
Dude, even
Shots and beers.
even beer garden be like they be doing their drinks. They be
Yeah,
like making
yeah.
drinks out there too.
So
So
I know, but I
Gotta
just
get your
want
money, too.
a beer shot garden. Put me over by the stage with the beer shot
Period.
garden.
no, dude, we would sell nothing, bro.
Yeah, no, hell
You
no.
would
I'll
give
be
it
like,
away.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? We got the one and only Shadow at the beer shot garden. Come on, let's go get your shit.
You remember we used to have this thing called shadow clock?
Oh yes, we did. Yeah.
It was shot o'clock. Like
Yeah,
shot
clock
o'clock.
with a shadow.
Yeah. So the concept behind this is that we would have a timer and the timer would go off and it'd be like, yo, everybody, it's shadow clock. Like, you know, make sure you get and then shots at that time, at that point, just for like what was it 10 minutes? Was it 10 minutes?
I think just as soon as they ran out, no?
Oh, was it? Okay.
I think so.
I don't remember.
I don't know, but they would go out with a little cart and it was
yeah.
it was a bottle and they would sell the shot and it was Shadow's discount. So he would give discounts to like people that wanted to buy a shot, you know. So every time it was like shadow clock. I think it was shadow clock, right?
Shadow clock.
Yeah, the fucking club would go crazy and like the DJs were like shadow clock. They were blasted all over the LEDs. So maybe we should bring that back.
I think we should.
Let's
yeah.
try it.
Yeah, let's try it out.
Like definitely for sure. Sid, thank you for being here, girl. We love you. We
you.
appreciate you. Keep doing what you do. Keep rocking it.
Period.
Don't change who you are for nobody, which I know you won't.
Never.
Never.
No.
And don't stop being amazing. Like
Thank
I
you.
appreciate you. I love you. Kaya loves you. I think that you're definitely obviously a good asset. And if it's not Kaya ever, that's also okay. We're gonna love you anyway because we've grown this thing called the family, and you're obviously a part of it. So
Yo, love you guys.
shout out, take us
Oh
home.
my goodness, what an amazing episode. Thank you so much, Sid. As he said, we love you. You're definitely someone I look up to when it comes to this nightlife shit. I can't wait. I can't wait to see what you do in the future. And yeah, let's have a good ass weekend. It is Friday, so let's go out there and kill it.
Yay.
Let's go.
Let's go.
See y'all on the flip side, ladies and gentlemen. Peace out.
Peace.